They have dry settings, I believe. It's slick.
In Louisville, it's time to bring the action. Scott Speed with a brilliant launch from the inside, that red VW. Tanner Foust goes door to door with his teammate though. Desperate to get a main event win, and here come the Hondas.
Wow, look at Tanner Foust hanging to the outside. They're side by side. Now he's going to try to tuck in. No, he stays door to door with Scott Speed.
Wet, greasy, slippery, and we've lost a couple wide. Here comes the first Honda. And Foust on the inside of Scott Speed. Does that force him to take the Joker lap? You can't on the opening lap. So he tucks back in and has lost 4 positions.
Scott Speed back in 5th. Tanner Foust is now trying to push up the inside. How does he see? Look at that. He goes inside Ericsson. Foust takes the lead but runs wide. Now Ericsson has another run.
Sebastian Ericsson it is. Now the two Ericssons in this race, no relation whatsoever. Foust around the outside and almost into the wall.
Fantastic battle here. Tanner Foust not giving up 1 inch. Now he loses the position. He's under challenge from behind. Big sideways there.
Look at this, the top two take the Joker lap. There's signboards flying, there's cars going everywhere. Cabot Bingham is off at the back, and new leader is Steve Arpin.
Steve Arpin keeps it clean, now has the lead. Here comes Scott Speed. He knows I need to go right now if I'm going to make up this gap and have any chance at a win.
The biggest question in Red Bull GRC in 2017 is, can the Volkswagens from Andretti be beaten? Well, you're seeing them run 3rd at the moment. There is Tanner Foust. It's Steve Arpin and Sebastian Ericsson up front. Ford, Honda, Volkswagen.
Ericsson into the back of Steve Arpin, gets him sideways. Arpin holds the position. Now here comes Tanner Foust. Where is he going to come out?
He's got it. He's got it, has he? Into the side, and he almost spins up and goes wide. They collect each other. Watch for the Honda on the inside.
Unbelievable. Here goes Tanner Foust again around the outside.
This is an epic final, and it's only lap 4 of 10. We're not even halfway through yet. Radio call was on his bumper, get them both. Arpin does get on the inside and gets the drive.
Whoa! Tanner Foust, the drift master, slots it right in between the two.
And here goes Scott Speed in the background, the championship leader. Takes the Joker lap. Does that put him in front? Is it enough? Oh, tucks back in behind Arpin, ahead of Ericsson.
How did Scott Speed make up all that ground in 1 lap? He is now a contender for the win.
How close do you like it? Here in Louisville, this is a slugfest. Unbelievable GRC main event.
I can't believe how close they've been racing without heavy contact. The way Scott Speed slotted inside. Now Tanner Foust is all over Speed again. More contact coming here.
A little bit more respectful that time, though. He didn't want to take his teammate out. Arpin and Ericsson side by side over the 70-foot jump.
This is some of the best GRC racing I've ever seen. This Louisville track is unbelievable. Ericsson does the crossover, goes to the front.
And the rain came at the right time. And look, these Hondas have been launching. The Oldsbergs MSE Red Bull Civics have been launching off the line, but forget the launch, they're just racing well.
And it looks to me like maybe the rain has held up a little bit. Now the track will dry a bit on the groove. Advantage Volkswagen if that happens. On board with Arpin now. Look at the windscreen is cracked.
Honda, Ford, Volkswagen, Oldsbergs. And then you've got the Lowenbro team. The JCB Ford tries to jump on the inside, and then Scott Speed running 3rd.
Only 4 laps remain for Scott Speed to try to pull something off here. Steve Arpin still working it, trying to stay tidy and get back to Ericsson. And Ericsson was just so aggressive, working his way through the traffic. They clipped the tires there out of the way. Scott Speed, what will he do as they come to the jump?
Sebastian Ericsson was runner-up in the Supercar Championship back in 2015. The 24-year-old Swede gets sideways. He's being chased by the Canadian, and Scott Speed, the former F1 and NASCAR driver, two-time reigning champion. It's not over for Speed, and it's not over for Arpin either.
Arpin pushing Ericsson as hard as he can, allows Scott Speed to close on Arpin. Now Scott Speed looks to the outside. I think he's going to try to cross it up here. Let's see if he goes over under. No, he stays outside, squares up the exit to the dirt. Now Tanner Foust is caught back up to his teammate.
Graphic on the left shows you that these top 3, top 4, in fact almost all of the cars have used the Joker lap. There go the remaining others. Off Colin Dine and Oliver Ericsson.
Look at these two.
There's
That's Ericsson of another kind. Oliver Ericsson and Austin Dine coming to the final corner. So your top 4 separated by only a second.
2 laps to go. This 7/10 of a mile track has really turned on something special. First time for GRC racing in Kentucky. and it has been memorable. Here comes Foust now, tries to do the over and under and just clipped the back of Scott Speed.
The Beetle teammates pushing each other as hard as I've ever seen them push each other. Now we're back on board with Tanner Foust. Look at the mud and the residual moisture and dirt on the windscreen. Very tough to see. 1 lap to go. Scott Speed has to do something now.
Sebastian Eriksson is the race leader. Steve Arpin has been the chaser. He's been hunted and he's been doing some hunting. I think now he's more in defensive mode of Scott Speed.
Ooh, Eriksson got wide there. Arpin might have a chance to close in the last corner.
Is there one last nudge? Is there one last hit? Arpin tries to move Eriksson and he does. This is going to be a drag race to the line. Who is going to get it? Eriksson to the right, Arpin on the inside. Oh, I think Eriksson got it. He did by 7/100ths of a second.
What an amazing final. That is the best GRC racing.
Like that and get past?
And Arpin is not happy. Let's see what he does here.